Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to, well, not for the last time, but the last time for the show itself, Neon Genesis Evangelion, the final episode, episode 26. All we have left is the movies, if I can figure out how to get those to work, but hey, I mean, episode 26. So, I'm terrified, dude. I'm very scared. I just, like, as of 5 minutes ago, finished watching the last episode. I kind of thought I should pair these together. Especially based on where the last one left me, which is, it left me with very little to say because it was like this, it went into like all the characters and their like true selves interacting with their like themselves and like the selves of them and their other people and the human instrumentality project, which might be everyone's soul merging together, which would be bad because that would, I don't want Shinji's soul to be like that's the collapse of individuality. I feel like that's a concept, right? If all your souls are one. Because, I mean, we've talked about the oneness element that the angels have with the humans. It's like taking that and to the ultimate degree. And I said very briefly in the last episode, does all that was born of Lilith also have to return to Lilith, like they said with Adam? And that being what's born of Lilith being humans. Because if so, they might be doing that, and they might be all merging together doing that. The entire last episode, I feel like, took place in the mentals of all the characters. We didn't see anything physical happen, unless you count the first 10 seconds. But so literally, like, they might all be, dude, I don't know, maybe all their souls are being merged in the real world. Maybe they're just walking around and this is just them thinking. I don't know. And that's part of why I was having trouble, coming up with something to recap. It's like, it's so soft. It's a soft concept. It's very hard to like analyze something that I'm unsure what's going on, right? So there's a lot of different ways to interpret everything they were saying. But honestly, dude, like, I'm hyped out of the wazoo for this episode. I'm freaking scared, but I'm hyped. And I'm like having a hard time even like finding things to say because I know the more I say, the longer it takes for me to watch. Let's see. Is there anything else? Anything really important? Huge emphasis on the railroad, the train thing with Shinji. Let me double check I'm doing my layers right because I got that wrong last episode, but I managed to fix it when the episode started. Okay, it looks like we're good. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Dang. I really hope everyone's okay. I don't know. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. Everyone's soul might be merging, and that doesn't sound like it's going to bode well. Even if Gendo is saying it's for the sake of eternal peace, which I don't know, Gendo. I don't know. I've never trusted you that much, my guy. Even if it's all to become one with your wife and all of humanity again, and I don't know, dude. Okay, boys, ladies, gentlemen of the jury. We're gonna get this going. Let's go. The final episode. Episode was it 26? 26. Neon Genesis Evangelion, episode 26. 3, 2, 1. Ah! The year is 2016 AD. The thing that people had lost. In other words, the instrumentality of souls was still government. However, I had to pause. There is far too little time left to make mention of it all. Therefore, now we will take the boy named Shinji Ikari and tell the story of the instrumentality of his soul. Case 3. In the case of Shinji Ikari, we are 143. 5. That was him quantum souping. That's Asuka attempting suicide, potentially. You're afraid that people won't love you. Yeah, he was talking about hatred a lot. Oh, he's getting defensive. There's a piece of our hearts missing. And you're trying to become one to get rid of that piece of our hearts. Make up for it with each other. Humans cannot live unless they're in groups. Even though there's only one of you. We have to live with others, but there's only one of us. So we're always, to some degree, alone. The body and soul are also made of weak and fragile stuff. Yeah. Bro, we've been living for 2,000 years. Yeah, I'm sure. The angel drop. Who are you living for? For myself. Chad. For myself, I think. Suka's living fully for herself. Rei's living for someone else. Shinji's in the middle. That's an idea. That's... Dude, it's like they censored all the love stuff between Kaji and Misato. Maybe I should have censored it. Hope I don't get messed up for that. Oh, suicide, because she killed herself. That's Ritsuko's mom. That's like the ultimate form of running away from what you don't like. It's painful to run away from something painful. He's talked about that in the beginning. But he's trying to change. These are a lot of good moments. The train, dude. Back to the train. Sandbox? I don't recall the sandbox at all. Rei. Fifth child. This is like all the people from the class. Are these real world images of Coke cans? And then the like Rei's raps. Wow, this is insane. You've made yourself believe that. To garner everyone's respect, the thing you're afraid of losing? Yeah, so you start worthless unless you have this thing from the EVAs, from the pilot in the EVA. So you're, yeah. That's how Asuka feels. Now that she's lost that, she feels worthless. To fill the void. Suka's turn? No, we didn't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they all share that, I guess. They're like wholly dependent. Yeah. Since they feel empty beneath the surface, it doesn't matter if they have things that give them value because they know that deep down they, like, if they didn't have those things, they'd still be worthless, so they still feel worthless. And that's what he never wanted to hear anyone say that he hates him. And now he's got a phone telling everyone saying that he hates him. It's Asuka saying that. A bike at the bottom of the stairs. Father even praised him. Yeah. But it doesn't make me happy. It's like an empty thing. That's a cool shot. That's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. Keep clinging to the EVA. The EVA itself will become you. Yeah, if you're empty beneath it, then by embracing this thing, the empty you is gone. Back to the cello lessons? Really? The conversation with Asuka from way back. Like me, like Asuka. Yeah, worthless beneath the EVA. Okay, I'm with you there. The beast that shouted love at the heart of the world. Final episode. Finale, take care of yourself. Oh no. We're in the real world, boys. Please just show me a human person moving, like existing. I'm really scared that everyone's merged their souls and they're no longer a thing. And now they're all just a floating mass or something. Like a spiritual... I'm afraid of being insecure. This is like the part of the oneness thing, right? Because they're all naked. Back to the breastfeeding. Yeah, I guess that's a good symbolization of, I don't know. Like the love of a parent being unconditional. Because I'm afraid. A resolution to the insecurity, which is to connect and do the instrumentality project to merge so that you fill the void. The confidence, yes. Oh, are we talking? Is that Shinji's mom that he's talking to right there? It might be. That's when she was in the bathtub. Like, if I'm... Yeah, it's the separate him. They're all just things that represent me. They're not actually me. And so what am I? Oh, shoot. Yeah, where do I exist if the thing that I use defaults me? Dude, he's literally like... He's like losing it. My clothes, my shoes, my room. I think they're all merged. I think they're all merged. But I don't understand me. Where do I exist? That is why I wish for my soul to be closed off. Because it's easier to be alone. Dude, this art style, it's just like... It's gone abstract and weird. They look like marker drawings, kind of. Oh, that was cool. A world with nothing in it. If you have no restrictions, can you truly be free? I guess. I don't know. There might be an argument there somewhere. But in exchange, yeah, if you have enough to be truly free, there's nothing. And so if there's nothing, can you even, like, enact with your freedom? I don't know, dude. It's all just too vague, dude. You're talking about that final episode, dude. Is that Kaji? Yeah, what about all the dead people? Are they just gone? Do they have like a soul vault that they get? What? Yeah, now you're bound. You must stand on the ground. That's the price to pay. What? What's that? Yeah, so the restriction gives you something. Like, there has to be a world for you to be able to change your position in it. So you can take different form. Oh, that's a cross. That's hard angel symbolization. Dude, this looks like a flip book. Yeah, you're... Without others, there is no me. My own shape through seeing how other people are shaped. Okay. Yeah, you can better understand yourself by looking at others. Oh my. This is cool looking. This is weird. Oh. He exists. Oh my gosh, thank goodness it was all in his head. Oh my gosh, I was losing my mind. Is this real? It's not real. Asuka's not okay, dude. Right? Why do they look younger, dude? Did he just make a fake world with the versions of everybody else that was in his head? No. Oh. Is it Morningwood? Is that the joke? Dude, it's his mom. What? He's made his own freaking WandaVision. He's like made his own world to exist in? Is this what Eternal Peace is? This doesn't feel good. This feels bad. Are they all now living, like, are all humans living in, like, another world now that they, like, can perfectly connect? Aw, they're so cute. I hope they're real. I hope they aren't fake. But even, what is fake anymore? What even is real? Does reality even exist? What I feel like they're about to end the episode. I would literally, if they ended the episode there, I would have thrown myself into the monitor. I wonder if they're gonna see a train. Or something. Or something crazy. I'm super jealous. Right? With toast? What am I watching? What is this slice of life? Is this a joke? They've lost it. Dude, my episode's buffering. The dress cover? No, no, no. That doesn't even act like Rei at all. What is this love triangle? What is this? It's just like Shinji's ideal world. This has got to be all in someone's head. Or maybe it's all a conjoined consciousness thing. I call it like I see it. She's like calling him a sub. Misato. Yeah, remember when they all looked out the window? It doesn't feel real. I can't be happy about this. What is this? I feel like they've lost something in doing whatever this is, that something's been lost in the process, right? Like, or I guess maybe this is ideal, to just be able to be able to just, I don't know, exist in a like, because this is like an eternal peace, just being able to live a fun life or whatever, you know? I mean, it's like a perma good ending, right? It's like a form of heaven, where you just get to... Oh, thank goodness. Talk to me, Shinji. Talk to me. That's like an alternate reality of what could have been. You're talking about alternate universes now? It's you who's mistaken reality for truth. What a line. There are all sorts of different truths. And our own truth is we only have, you know, some warped, some small part. So things are lost. Make yourself believe. This feels like an entire like philosophy on like existence and reality and life and how to like live in a non-permeable world or something crazy. Also care about what other people think of you. He's back in the foggy place. People don't actually hate you, homie. Oh, that's sad. And since you've been able to do that, you don't truly hate yourself? He's like, he's cracking through it. He's breaking through it right now. I'm me. Yeah, and the reality around him, the being alone that he's created, fractured, and now there's a bunch of people. They're all cheering on him. You were able to finally overcome it all. Penguin squared. To my father, thank you. It's about to end. To my mother, farewell. And to all the children, congratulations. What? What? That's the end. So was it never? It was never a story about the Evangelions as much as it was a story about somebody, aka Shinji, who was never able to, who lived by themselves in their own world, in a sense, right? A world of loneliness, a world of being unable to connect with others, the whole hedgehog thing. Finally breaking through that. Because that's the finale of the show, was him breaking through it. I mean, that's the climax. He broke this theater, this thing he created around himself fractured, and then he was cheered on. But like, what happened to everyone? Are they like? I mean, I guess Shinji's doing great. He made it. So I would assume everyone's going through some else. But I feel like it's less of what's actually happening and more of what happened that's important. Like, the message of... I don't even know if there's a message as much as it's just the story of somebody that has always been alone and suffering from that and hating themselves, learning through their interactions with others, and all of that, learning to love themselves to then be able to, you know, break out of that. And as soon as he is saying that it's okay to exist and it's okay to, like, be me, and, like, being able to solidify that, I'm me, I want to be me, like, this is what's right, it all breaks away. And everyone that he's met that's helped him through the journey is there to, like, cheer him on. No wonder there's freaking a million movies going into this. Because what? Literally falling girl. Like, you know, the stair meme? Have you seen that? I don't know. I thought about that, but I didn't bring it up. Dude, what? Oh, I thought I was watching a mech anime. I thought I was watching a mech anime. I thought I was watching Big Stompy Mech Boy throws hands with some evil monsters, dude. This is not that. It's like literally, yeah, take care of yourself. I mean, that's the finale, take care of yourself. I guess that's really what the story's about. It's not about what actually happened as much as that's all just a stage for the true message or the true act of Shinji coming to terms with himself and who he is and what he wants to be, I guess. Wow. What? Literally, like, the last thing I expected. This little slice of life thing, dude, messed me up. They really did it to us. And then what was that thing where he was looking at, like, the field? This is a possible world. One possibility that's in me. Like that me in that world is as much who I am as the me in the reality we are in. Like, our differences, though many, like, we're still the same me. Like, it's all me. These alternate realities. All sorts of me's are possible. Like, I'm... And me that's not an EVA pilot, and this is, like, reconciling the I'm worthless without being an EVA pilot thing that Asuka and him talk about a lot. But it's like, there's me's that aren't an EVA pilot, and they aren't worthless, so that means that behind the EVA pilot, there is still something that has value. I mean, that's a way to interpret it. It's like coming to terms with an awful reality. By acknowledging your own limited scope in the world, and the world itself being a ever-changing thing. And that we can't even define reality that well, in a sense, I guess. I'm me. Nothing more, nothing less. Wow. What? Wow. Hold my hand. Question on everyone's minds. What does Adam and Lilith and EVAs have to do with any of that, you know? I mean, I guess it has to do with it, because obviously, I guess. But, dude, I mean, the whole, like, all the nudity and stuff, I guess, is, like, a reflection of the true self. I wasn't ready. I feel weird. I don't even know how I feel. I feel wonked. Dude. My foot, like, there was, like, a dread building. And now that the dread kind of faded, because it ended on a happy note, in that he seems to have been able to finally break through the thing that's been holding him down the entire time. Like, it's like an ultimate form of character development. Which, like a lot of people have said, it's not about the world as much as it's about the characters in it. I'm really interested to see what the movie does. Because there's no way the movie's anything like this. Because there's no way somebody can make a movie that's like this. Because that was crazy. I mean, I guess they could. It's even AI. Who even knows? What happened? I guess... Okay. I already feel like I've rambled about nothing for like a long time. But it's like there's not much to say. I feel like it's more something you... and this is really cheesy, but it's something you feel more than that's something you can like talk about almost. Like... intimacy and trust and the need for other people and the fear of being alone, the fear of, you know, and that's something that the main characters have all faced of being alone. I mean, and they all try to fill it through different means. We see that's really prominent in Asuka and Shinji. And I guess the end result of this instrumentality project was uniting everyone's souls in a way that they don't have to be alone anymore. And it fills that void that's in the human heart. And so, I mean, if there was no other media in the show, I would probably the end thought I would have is that they're all together in an eternal peace, being able to fully come to terms with who they are. Like, that's what the end goal of this thing was, this instrumentality project. Like Father was saying, eternal peace. Which really, in that scope, makes every horrible thing that the Father may or may not have done entirely worth it. If you're able to get eternal peace out of it, like, that's a good deal. Bro, sign me up. I'll merge souls with Shinji any day of the week. Or Asuka, or Misato. I mean, all these people, like, you know, I'll merge with you, girl. Anytime. What a weird show. That's my final remark. What a weird show. And what's funny is I've actually seen this clip before of them all clapping as like a meme before. And when I started watching the show, I skip them all. But like, even with context, it's still just as confounding in a lot of ways. Dang. I feel like I gotta process this a lot longer than just 10 minutes after the episode. This is definitely something I have to think about. I'm really excited to see where the movie takes us and where all these other retellings, like, they might have to do with the whole AU that Shinji was going through. That might be what the retellings of the movies are like. It's a nice message, though. I mean, nothing more, nothing less. Like, it got something cool out of it. But I guess until the movie, assuming I'm able to get it on YouTube, that may be another... I'm definitely going to watch it even if I can't get it on YouTube, of course. That goes with all the movies. Because at this point, I'm in so deep, I just want to see where everything goes. It's a very interesting thing. It's definitely vacuum cleaner sucked so much mental energy out of me. But it's all been worth it, because it's awesome. Very weird, though. Dang. Well, I really appreciate everyone that's been on this journey with me for Neon Genesis Evangelion. That is the last episode. And I have watched it, and in a lot of ways, there's not too much more, like, you know, it's concluded. There's nothing more to say to it, you know, nothing more, nothing less. But until the movie, until the next series, whatever that's going to be, I can start thinking on what else I'm going to watch. You know, suggestions are always open. Until then, that's all I got for this series. Not even this episode, this series, the series itself. Other than the movies, that I'm counting that separate from the TV, you know, the episodes, the episodic narrative. But until whatever comes next, I suppose. That's been React Andy Neon Genesis Evangelion. Really appreciate all the comments that have helped out through the entire show, because it has been a very twisty ride. I'm really intrigued to see how everyone interprets it, because this is so up for interpretation. It's insane. I've never seen anything this abstract in like a TV or an anime or in like a fiction medium or any, you know, it's so weird how it goes about it, and gives form to it with all the pencil drawings and the melting away and all of that and the merging of souls. That's just crazy. But I was doing the outro, and I'll continue the outro and say I appreciate everything the entire time. It's been a lot of fun. Looking forward to the next series. Looking forward to finishing up this this narrative as a whole with the movies. And until then, until next time, it's been great. I'm out of here. Peace.